Hi, my beautiful fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. So this is looking into Mercury retrograde and what could potentially be your themes, or what could potentially pop up for you, or what you should be mindful of for Mercury retrograde. All right. So as always, these are general messages. Take what resonates and you leave the rest. If this doesn't resonate, maybe it's just not your message, and just go with your gut about how to navigate through to how to navigate through Mercury retrograde. Like, take your time to speak, because communication is going to be crazy. We know this. We've been through tons of Mercury retrogrades throughout our lifetime. We've been through it, we've done it, we'll make it through. Okay, so this is Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. Scorpio is a sign of depth, of the occult, anything hidden, anything emotional. Scorpio is a water sign, so anything that we have been suppressing for however long will come up to the surface during this time. All right, so let me just pull an oracle. As always, if there's anybody who's interested in connecting with me for a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. I have lots of information in my description box, so many times anything you want to know will be down below. Okay, so spirit guys, what's the messages you want me to share with the fire signs for this Mercury retrograde? What's the theme? Right, milk and honey is your theme for this Mercury retrograde, fire signs. So I feel like that message is saying that in order for you to get to that stage of milk and honey, you have to go through the darkness. And this is the thing about this Mercury retrograde, and all Mercury retrogrades really. It's that sense of having to go back to self. You're reviewing, you're rethinking, readjusting, reflecting, whatever that is, regenerating, reaffirming. And with Scorpio, Scorpio is all about the hidden, all about the occult. So what happens is that people often avoid your shadow. Scorpio is all about the shadow. All right. In order to regenerate, to transform, and to be reborn, you have to go through the process of birth. It's a process. It's slow. It's not the most comfortable. It could be painful. It's like you have to dig deep in order to get to this point of milk and honey. But it's there for you. There's a rainbow after the storm, really. Let's see what's at the bottom. Truth be told. So that's it. All of these truths coming to the surface. Things that you have been suppressing. Things that you can no longer avoid are coming to the surface. Thinker is here, top of the deck. So that's beautiful. Take the time. Use the downtime to your advantage. All right, thinker. It's not about taking action. I know fire energies, y'all can get really fired up and want to, like, something comes to your mind, you want to say it, you want to speak it, you want to make a move, you want to be hasty, you want things to move quickly. And Mercury retrograde makes everything slow all the way down. And when you want something done yesterday, it's not always easiest, but right now you are the thinker. Let's see down the middle of the situation again. Beautiful. Okay, so that's that Scorpio energy right there. That's water energy. That's the sense of receiving. You're going to take the time to receive the messages, not jump over it, not skip over it. Also, don't shoot the messenger. When situations appear to you in your life, look to see what's the message. Don't look to, like, burn out everything. Sit with it. Truth be told, there'll be a lot of truth coming forward. Like I said, Scorpio is the sign of the occult. Scorpio is about everything that's hidden. Scorpios hate deception. So in this time, a lot of things that you have been avoiding, or things that you were not clear on, are going to come right to the surface. But know that at the end of it, this land of milk and honey is there. All right, you're being fortified. That's what I'm getting here. Fortified. Okay, let's pull some tarot and see what else comes up for you guys. when you're looking at your decks and thinking, oh, which deck am I going to use? Spirit guys, thank you for those messages so far. What are the other messages you want me to share with the fire signs for this Mercury retrograde? What are the other messages for the fire signs for this Mercury retrograde? What do you want fire signs to know, Spirit guys, for Mercury retrograde in Scorpio? From the 31st to, I think, the 20th of November. My times might be a bit off, but I know it gets into full swing on the 31st of October. So we've been in the shadow, and already the shadow has been a lot. It's been a lot. So let's see what else is there. Sorry, guys. So Spirit guys, what's the messages you want me to share with fire signs for Mercury retrograde in Scorpio? Now you see, this is what I was saying to you. I saw this card and I was like, you see, this is why I was saying to you, don't go burning down, like knocking down things and burning bridges. And look at what is the other card. Oh my God. Fire signs. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And it's the same tower here. It's the same tower. So some massive change. Massive change. Like, I feel like certain relationships in your life will not be the same. Certain things in your life, certain habits, when it comes to like jobs, etc., things that you know no longer serve you, whether you take the opportunity to do it, to make the move, or the universe creates a situation for walls to come crashing down. But there is something here that is being destroyed fully. The Knight of Swords, like, this is you being hasty again. This is you saying what you said. Be mindful of that. Let's see what are the other cards. You got the Three of Cups here. Okay. The Magician. And the Judgment card. Ooh. Under that Judgment card is the Two of Cups. The Ten of Wands is here. Wow. Okay. So y'all making some decisions, dropping some weight. Like somebody feels very weighty in your life. Y'all don't have any more time. Like, yeah. And when I see this Three of Cups energy too, is like y'all questioning people in your life majorly. Taking a lot of power back as well with this Magician card. Y'all have made a decision and y'all not going back on it really. And I mean, with the Magician card, it's like you are in that. It's like taking control of your domain. All right, you have earth, you have fire, you have water, and you have air as your resources. You have all of the elements behind you to power you forward. So your mind is clear, your emotions are balanced. You're looking towards something a lot more stable and secure and solid and meaningful. I feel like I've missed one. And you feel motivated with your fires. You feel passionate about certain things. You're heeding the call with Judgment here. That's wow. Spirit guys, what's the Tower? What's the Tower energy here for fire signs for Mercury retrograde? What's the Tower energy here? Wow, yep, the Lovers. So this is connected to real, like, for me to see the Two of Cups and know the Lovers. Massive change when it comes to like intimate relationships, I feel. And for some of you, it's like, it's not just breaking up relationships, but it's like dealing with relationships in a different way. I feel for some of you, y'all going after your passions, like things that might have been taboo in your mind. You're like burning down that idea of what taboo is and going after your needs, regardless of if it's taboo in the eyes of society or not. Like, you're going after that fire. You're making a choice for you, For some of you, you're making a choice to leave a connection with a lover. High Priestess, well, trusting your intuition on something. There's a phase or cycle because the High Priestess is associated with the moon. See, her feet are on a crescent moon. So it's like it's like a new phase of a relationship. Things will never be the same. So for some of you, I mean, the Tower doesn't have to be like all hell break loose. I mean, with the Knight of Swords here, the way how this Knight of Swords is looking, I'm thinking, well, yeah. But there's also a sense of, it was just 11:11. It's also a sense of standing firm in your expression of what love is and feeling comfortable in that. You know, that's what I'm getting here. What's the Knight of Swords energy here for the fire sign spirit guides for Mercury? What's this Knight of Swords energy? What's the Knight of Swords energy, spirit guides? I think it's the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Ten of Swords reversed. We could take it reversed or upright. Regardless, it's the end of a cycle here. All right, so there's something you're ending here. Something you're ending or something that you refuse to... Again, it's a sense of you expressing. There's something that's been on your mind for a while and you might have been suppressing it for whatever reason. And I don't know if Mercury retrograde is the time to actually say things. I mean, whatever happens, happens, right? But if there's an opportunity for you to sit with yourself with it, even if you just write whatever you need to say to somebody, or think of, or mull over certain ideas or certain feelings that you have by journaling, etc. And then when Mercury goes direct, then you deal with what you need to deal with. But sometimes things happen when they happen for whatever reason, and you go with the flow with it, right? This Knight of Swords energy is like there's something that has you hung up. With the Ten of Swords reversed, there's something that has you hung up, has you worried, that you want to deal with right off. You don't want to like be around the bush with it anymore. King of Swords is here. My word, you got swords everywhere. You're clearing your mind. Wow, the Six of Swords is at the top of the deck. So y'all moving away from something that has been quite tumultuous, and you want to move towards more calm waters. I feel as if the calm waters is your truth, really. What's the Three of Cups energy here, spirit guys? What's the Three of Cups energy here? The Five of Cups reversed. So for some of you, like, you're reviewing your relationships. Maybe your person that you've been with has been dealing with other people, third party situations, some kind of situation like that. And that's what has you wanting to burn down everything, or to cut out this passion, cut out this relationship, make a decision, take back your power. With the Five of Cups reverse, is like you're healing from that now. So if that's what's been holding you back, you see there's 3 cups. Notice it's like 3 cups spilt. I'm clarifying this 3 of Cups. 3 cups have been spilt, and there's still 2 cups behind this dude. There's still 2 cups, right? So maybe the situation is going from cutting out the third party energies, or cutting out all the mess when it comes to relating to others, so you can focus more on the 2 cups that still has your back, the 2 cups behind you. Now notice I said earlier I saw the 2 of Cups and the Lovers, right? So it's more of a one-on-one relating to another person. When you see the 5 of Cups reversed, though, it's like you're no longer crying over what's spilt here with these 3 cups, because now you remember you still have these 2 cups supporting you. So you're moving forward, you know, letting go of the resentment of whatever this third party energy was, this 3 of Cups. 6 of Swords is now at the bottom of the deck. So again, moving out of the rough waters and moving into more smooth, calm waters. The Empress is here at the top of the deck. All right, hang on, let's see. What's the judgment here? What's judgment here? What is judgment here for the fire signs? What's judgment here, spirit guides? You got the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So here again, you have committed energy. Committed energy. A lot of you are reviewing your relationships. It seems as if this is an intimate relationship that's coming through here with the Judgment, Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. Judgment, again, judgment could be about a reconciliation. It could be about reviewing. But there's a judgment that's been, there's a sense of a rebirth, a resurrection of something. All right. So with the Tower here, things falling, things burning, things crumbling, judgment shows up to show that there, from that will come a rebirth. Okay. A regeneration of sorts. The Hierophant showing up, it's like that's committed energy, commitment, spirituality. It could be religion, but I feel like it's more about spirituality. It's also about, it could be about contracts, so marriage, engagement, coming to a more spiritual connection, coming to a more divine union, I feel, because I see energies here of a potential third party or potential several different parties. Maybe either you or your other person, you all were dating or not serious or going back and forth about the connection, and now it's like, okay, we want to be with each other. It's a more solid, it's a more connected relationship. At the bottom now is the Empress, so it was top, now it's bottom. But yeah, the Hierophant, so that's anything that's committed, anything established, like I said, marriage, engagement, spirituality. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles is like focused energy. Look at how focused he is on that coin. So the energy is a lot more focused. So where you might have been dealing with somebody who might have been back and forth, or you are back and forth, or y'all were both back and forth, it's coming into more solid energies during this Mercury retrograde. But as always, I'd say, like, you take the time for Mercury to go direct, to come out of the shadow phase before making any decisions. But seems like the energy that is underlying your experience of Mercury retrograde in the weeks to come. Knight of Rods and the Nine of Rods. Okay, what's the Magician energy here, spirit guides? Can I have... Okay. Y'all saw how those two cards flipped out, right? The Two of Cups reversed and the Page of Swords reversed. All right, regarding your Magician. So, like I said, y'all taking a situation into y'all hands where you might have been feeling victimized before, or feeling as if the decision making was outside of yourself. It's now, it's like you're taking control of the situation. There's Two of Cups reversed, Page of Swords reversed. I feel like you are working towards, with this Page of Cups reversed, I feel like it's working towards being independent within your connections. You know, like maybe cutting out a codependency. Maybe that's what had to happen, what has to change in this relationship. There is a sense of codependency. Maybe there's a lack of communication as well. Maybe y'all didn't see eye to eye. Maybe y'all didn't understand. It was like y'all didn't communicate clearly to each other, or y'all felt misunderstood. You felt misunderstood, or your other person felt misunderstood. This could also be about the fact that Mercury retrograde is about going inwards. And with the Page of Swords reverse and the Two of Cups reverse, it's like maybe now is not the time, like I said, to take time away from those relationships that you are reviewing in order to be able to see them clearly. You can be in it and figure it out at the same time. Like, you need to like take time away from it. It's like mastering your own domain when it comes to these connections. Wow, okay. What's the word of advice for the fire signs, spirit guides? For Mercury retrograde, what's the word of advice? Six of Cups. That's really interesting energy. And I have another card for word of advice, and the Five of Swords. Okay. Can I have one more card for word of advice? And the Temperance card. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Temperance card. So what this is, your word of advice is take off the rose tinted glasses, right? But also, as much as, okay, the Six of Cups is you thinking about the past, thinking about the good times. This could be soulmate connections as well. It's like you, like I said, thinking about the good times, thinking about the beautiful aspects of this union or connection or friendship or whatever it is, right? But there's also this, the Five of Swords, a sense of defeat, a sense of conflict, maybe arguments, not understanding each other. That's the sense I get. Like there's a connection, but yet sometimes you don't feel as if you all see eye to eye or understand each other. It's like one person saying apples and the other person hearing pears. Although you say apples, they hear pears. You know what I mean? So it creates this sense of conflict. And Spirit is saying you need to find some balance, because it's like both people want the same things really, but for whatever reason, there's something blocking. Okay? There's some, and I feel like it's like maybe for some of you, I just heard that some of you are on a more spiritual path whilst your other person isn't quite there yet. So it's like you don't know if you should keep working with this energy, keep working with them to bring them along the path that you're on, or if you need to step away from them so that you can keep elevating, because you can't keep drowning yourself, like pulling yourself underwater, right? But there's a sense of healing here. There's a real sense of flowing. There's a sense of alchemy. I just feel as if there must be some healing on both parties in order for y'all to be able to move forward together. That's what I'm getting here. And also to not worry about the sense that there is a conflict or arguments, because like life is a cycle. Everything has a phase. Everything is up and down, right? So it's not every day that will be la 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 la. Sometimes y'all might not see eye to eye, and that's fine. But it's to know whether or not it's a healthy sense of debate, or if it's like conflict. If it's conflict in both parties going off feeling defeated, then walk away from it. But I feel as if it's the Spirit is saying you need to balance. Like Five of Swords doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be an argument. You can have a conversation and both people have differing ideas of what a situation is or how things work. Does it always have to come out though to a full out war? You know what I mean? Where is the healing needed? Maybe you need to heal your throat chakra so you speak up when you need to speak up and you're not frustrated when your other person doesn't hear you or understand you, but you're not speaking up. Or maybe your throat chakra needs to be healed in that not everything has to turn into a battle, you know, and it could be the other way. It could be the same way for your other person. The energy is general, so it could work either way. You apply it to your situation, however that works for you. That's your word of advice. Let's see what's the final outcome. Yeah, patience. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Patience is what's needed. All right. So not everything you have to fight over. Sometimes you just let things fall away as they will. What's the final outcome here for the fire signs for Mercury retrograde? Ashe. Can I have two? Can I have? Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you have the Two of Wands here. So there's a sense of seeing eye to eye. Okay, notice it's also fire, it's wands, it's rods. Seeing eye to eye, both parties seeing eye to eye, coming to a resolution. You have the World card. There's that energy again of coming to a resolution, things coming full circle. You're being put in a position to review, in order to elevate together. The Five of Wands is here. So this Five of Wands, I feel, is a softer energy than the Five of Swords. It's interesting that you've gone from the Five of Swords to the Five of Wands. So it's still a sense of not battle. It's not a battle. It's more like a war of wits, but it's a more playful energy. It's a more respectful energy. I feel it's less of a full out argument or confrontation. Is more now like banter. It could be even a little more serious than banter, but at least it's now a lot more it feels more like an energy that wants to work together as opposed to like destroy, you know? You have a wand, this other person is holding a wand, and y'all trying to weigh how do y'all come together. It's like sets, right? It's like two circles and you're looking to see where y'all intersect, and we're in that middle ground. Can you all build? It's the vibe I get with this. All right. Let me pull some oracles for you. Thank you for those messages for the fire sign spirit, guys. Can I have some messages? Just one oracle. One oracle for the fire signs. The message you want me to share with the fire signs for Mercury retrograde. Okay, it says conclusions are within reach. New moon eclipse. All right, so you're gonna be able to get some kind of balanced spirituality and practicality at the bottom. Hold on, let's see. Top of the deck, meditate and contemplate. So you have full moon in Pisces at the bottom, full moon in Pisces at the top. So fire signs, I am taking it as spirit is saying you need to go with the flow. Also, you need to ground yourself. A new romantic cycle begins. That's so beautiful. New moon in Libra, right? So that makes so much sense because that's what I'm seeing here. I feel as if the tower, for some of you, it's like y'all done all together. But for some of you, I feel like it's just a massive change in, it's a transformation of a partnership, a transformation. Okay, it's like maybe passions being reignited, y'all remembering why y'all came together in the first place. So for a new romantic cycle begins to show up here, that makes so much sense. Meditate and contemplate and balance spirituality and practicality. It's a sense of grounding, a sense of going with the flow, a sense of being patient. Okay, as you progress and you move forward, meditate, meditate, meditate. All right. So fire signs, that is your message. So much love to y'all. So much love to you, Sagittarius, to you, Aries, to you, Leo. I'm appreciative of y'all. Thank you so much for watching my video. Drop a comment below. Let me know if this resonates. Give me a thumbs up if it does. And until next video, my loves. Bye.